Welcome back to my channel, my friends. All right, so are you a new freelance writer? If you are, this video is going to show you how to show you're a freelance writer with absolutely no experience. So if you're brand new and you have no idea about freelance writing, I'm going to show you step by step the first couple of things to be a freelance writer. All right. Now, my name is Elna from elnakane.com, and make sure you subscribe to my channel so you can get some more freelance writing tips for sure. Okay. And I'm going to walk you through, because I've been a freelance writer for 5 years and I remember back when I first started as a freelance writer. Okay, so let's get to it. How to show you're a freelance writer when you have absolutely no experience whatsoever. The first thing you need to remember and understand is to fake it until you make it. Yeah, that's right. I'm going to tell you this, and it works. It worked for me. When I first started freelance writing, I created an online presence, right, with a writer platform. Okay, and that showed prospects when they were looking at me as a writer for them that I was credible. And I know that worked because one of my first clients, when I let them know that I was so fortunate that they hired me because I was new, I let down my guard and I let that client know that I was new still. That client responded saying that they were shocked, absolutely shocked that I was brand new to freelance writing. They assumed that I was a freelance writer for years. Okay. And that's because of the things that I'm going to share with you right now on how, even though you're brand new and you have no money to your writing and no clients under your belt, how you can show that you're a freelance writer when you're just starting out. Okay. And the biggest thing is to fake it until you make it. Okay. And I don't mean to be something that you're not. That's not what I'm saying right now. It's showing the illusion online that you have your things together, that this writing is not a hobby. It's an actual legit business. Okay. So let's go through that. Common fears that you might have as a brand new writer or someone that's interested in doing this as a side hustle. What if I don't get clients? That's a big thing. If you don't let any clients, how can you be a freelance writer? You can't make a living as a writer if you don't have clients. What if no one takes me seriously, right? That goes back to being a hobby writer versus a professional writer. And the things that I'm going to show you today, that is what I'm going to show you how to be a professional writer, a legit writer online. And the last fear that I hear from many new writers, what if I have a mistake when I turn in my article? That's a big fear. And you know what? I have done that. And you know what? It's not that bad. Clients are very forgiving, especially business owners. They understand that there's human error. So all I have to do is send a quick email saying, oh, you know what? I read through my article and there is a mistake. And they gladly update the article on their end. All right. So hopefully I relieve that fear. But the first two fears, I'm going to show you how you can relieve those fears and not even have those with the things I'm going to show you so that you can be a credible freelance writer online. All right. So the first step is to get clips, and clips are writing samples. Okay. In order for you to land client work and gain a freelance writing job, you need to show that you can actually write. So if you feel that you aren't the best writer, you need to own that, and you need to actually work through that to see if this is really true. And the ways to know if you really are a good enough writer to get paid is to start a blog, write on Medium, and guest blog. You don't have to do all of these things, but it would be good to eventually do these things. And this is what I have done. One of the first things I did was start a blog, and I'm going to show you that a little bit later. As well, in the description below this video, I'm going to have a link to my start a blog post so that you can go and find out about how to start a blog. Okay, so that's good. All right, so Medium is a platform where you can write on Medium if you want. And guest blogging is a great way when you can go on Google, type your writing niche, plus guest blogging or contributor, and you'll find a lot of blogs that will put your writing on their blog, and that will open you to new clients, new readers, and a new audience. All right, so those are the biggest three things to get those writing samples. Okay. The second thing you want to focus on is getting on social. All right. So the best social platforms are Twitter and LinkedIn. These two have yielded me thousands of dollars in writing clients. All right. So make sure to get a profile on Twitter and get a profile on LinkedIn. Try to have the same handle, the social handle. So at Twitter, I'm at ekanewrites. And for LinkedIn, I'm assuming that I'm at ekanewrites as well. On Pinterest, on Facebook, things like that, to show that I have the same handle. So it's easier for prospects to find me. It's easier overall for people to find me on different social media platforms. All right. So how can this help you gain clients? Well, I've landed numerous clients on these platforms through connecting with them, networking with them, and doing a lot of warm pitching and cold pitching as well. All right, so don't be afraid to get on Twitter and LinkedIn. You don't have to be on Facebook. You don't have to be on Instagram. You don't have to be on Pinterest, although all of those platforms can help you land clients too. Okay. And then finally, the last thing and the best tool to show that you are an actual legit freelance writer when you have no experience is having a writer website. All right. So this is my writer website today. But when I was brand new and had no experience whatsoever, I started a website. I did. So I'm going to show you using this cool website called Wayback Machine. It's an internet archive. So I typed in my website, and as you can see, 2014 is when it first started. So I clicked on 2014 and clicked on a month. And even though this is not formatted to what it looks like online, you can see the copy and can see what I have already in place. All right. So even though I didn't have clients, I had a sample page here, my portfolio. I didn't know it was called a portfolio, so I just called sample works. So if you click on that, you can see that I created 3 writing samples in completely different topics, because as a new freelance writer, I didn't know about niching down. And I was so eager to write anything. So I wrote a blog post about organizing, about postpartum blues, or even having like seasonal affective disorder, just like depression type of content, and then culinary arts, some kind of like switching careers. Those are the 3 samples. And if you look, if I hover over the link at the bottom, I don't know if you can see, it's a PDF. This one's a PDF and that one is a PDF. So I was so brand new that I had PDFs as my samples. Now that's something that I don't recommend. So you're learning from my mistakes. And what I would recommend is, even if you don't have a blog to put these on, to have it on Medium, or to use Google Docs, so you have a link at least to share. Okay, so that's my recommendation. But so I had my sample works here. I had a hire me page to show what I do. So we can take a look here. Let's see what I offered as a brand new writer. Article writing, blog writing, and site content writing. So I just named different types of writing that I could do for potential clients. I don't think I call out what type of client here. You can even see here with the latest Google Panda and Google Hummingbird updates. This is how old it is. It is more important than ever to have rich, expressive, high quality writing. And this writing needs to incorporate industry related terminology with a wide array of related semantic keywords, right? So again, I was brand new to freelance writing, and I talked about SEO writing and high quality content, even though I had never really written that. Even though I wasn't too familiar with it, I did do my research. I did learn a lot about writing and writing online before I really wrote this copy on my website. All right, so under article writing, I take your website up a notch with effective writing to reach specific audience that you require. Blog writing, whether you want a professional casual tone to your blog post, I can adequately produce current and knowledgeable content that is to the point. I don't know if you're noticing, but the type of writing that I have on this is something that I don't recommend. It is very formal. I can tell that I'm using my university knowledge, my university writing skills here. So my writing is more tailored to be more conversational, and that's what clients seek as a writer. So I would be more casual. And if you go to innovativeinc.ca, you can see how I currently have my copy on that website. All right, so again, this is exactly, and I had a blog. So there you go. I started a blog with more writing tips, more samples that I could show. So here is 2 kids under 2 and a writer use these 3 ingredients for the sweetest bite-sized blog post. Why the stay-at-home mom chose freelance writing. So it's all about freelance writing because that's what I was learning. And my very first post on September 19th, 2014 was 3 key ways to improve your content, because what was I learning? Content writing. So I was blogging about what I was writing, but it proved to be clips. It proved to be more samples and credibility for prospects that land on my writer website. They see, wow, she has like 5-6 blog posts here. She has 3 writing samples. She does blog post writing, article writing. I'm going to hire her. And that's exactly what happened. So even if I didn't have my blog, I still had my clips and I could do guest posting. So later on, I did guest posting and I was able to show that with my updated blog. So here is what my updated blog looked like. Let's see, let me just go, here it is. So I updated my site in a couple months in 2015 there. And so you can see where I'm writing. A lot of these are guest posts. So I just put where I'm writing. I changed up my copy again because I was learning as I was going. And this version of my website proved to be very optimized and converting to land a lot of clients. But over the years, I've changed it. I've changed my niche. I've honed down my writing niche. All right. But again, as a brand new writer, you saw the type of pages that I had on my website. And my recommendations for starting a blog, writing on Medium, guest posting, all right, getting on social, and having that writer website. That's very important. I do have a course called Writer Website in a Weekend. I'll leave a link in the description below so that you can take a look. It's very budget friendly and it will walk you through video tutorials step by step on how to set up a efficient and optimized writer website. All right, so I hope this was helpful. Drop a comment below letting me know how you're showing yourself as a freelance writer when you have no experience. What things are you doing? Or any questions you have for me so that I can help answer them and help you along your journey as a freelance writer. Make sure to subscribe to my channel and I'll catch you in the next video.